Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Samuel, and this channel we talk about nursing, migrating, job opportunities abroad. And in today's video we are going to talk about a Ugandan judge that has been convicted of modern slavery in the United Kingdom. If you like the topic that we are going to talk about, stay on the channel and let's move into the video. A respected judge from Uganda, that is a former United Nations official, has been convicted in the United Kingdom for modern-day slavery and immigration crimes. Yeah, it is a very sad news for a respected person in that nature to be convicted of these crimes. Yeah, let's move to what happened. What really happened? What really led to this? What can African migrants learn from this shocking case? Let's break it down. In February 2023, a woman came forward and reported something horrifying, that she's being held as a slave in the home of Lydia, a Ugandan High Court Judge living in the United Kingdom. The police launched an investigation, and what they uncovered was deeply disturbing. This lady has arranged for a woman to travel from Uganda to the United Kingdom using a visa link to a top diplomat. The diplomat is called John, Deputy High Commissioner at the time. The visa was granted to the lady to come to the country to work in the High Commission's office, that is the Ugandan High Commission in the United Kingdom, but this never happened. Instead, the woman was taken to Lydia's house. So John, which is the High Commissioner of Uganda to the UK, assisted the judge to secure a work visa for this lady that reported the case to the police. The visa claimed the woman would be working at the Ugandan embassy, but it never happened. Instead, the woman was taken to Lydia's house and was forced to work as an unpaid domestic maid and a nanny. So this lady, instead of coming to the UK to work in the Ugandan embassy office, she did not work there, but she ended up working in the Uganda's judge, that is Lydia's home, as a maid and a nanny. This lady was isolated, she was controlled and treated like a property. But prosecutor revealed that Mugambe and Mugera had an agreement, that is, he would arrange the visa and in an exchange she would help him in a legal case in Uganda. That is, the judge in the UK and the Uganda's High Commission in the UK, they had an agreement that that visa would be arranged and be given for the lady to come into the country, and afterwards the judge will help the High Commission with the case that is happening in the Uganda. But Lydia couldn't legally sponsor the visa. She was just a student at that time. So when this whole situation was happening, Lydia, the Ugandan judge, was just a student at that time, so she wasn't able to sponsor the visa for the lady, for the woman to come from Uganda to stay or to help her. So when the case was exposed, Lydia, the Ugandan judge, claimed that she's a diplomat and also she has immunity, diplomatic immunity, and as a Ugandan judge and later as a UN official. But the United Nations stepped in and they waived her immunity, allowing the court to take actions. These were the charges that was given to her. The judge, Lydia, was found guilty of facilitating illegal immigration, forcing someone into labor, also witness intimidation, and trafficking for exploitations. Her sentence is scheduled for May the 2nd.
Now arrest you on suspicion of keeping somebody in slavery and servitude under the Modern Slavery Act. So you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which later on in court,
Officer,
anything you do say may be used as evidence. Alright. Sorry?
I am a judge in my country. I even have immunity. I am not a criminal.
You've got immunity in this country?
Yes. I have a diplomatic passport.
You're a diplomat?
Yes.
So we'll need to see that then.
Yes.
And then we'll need to speak to the embassy if you are a diplomat.
I came here as a student. I don't need her to work for me. I didn't come with her. She asked me because she has worked at my home before. She asked me.
Now let's talk about what this means and the lessons that we can learn from. Lesson 1, no one is above the law. If you have traveled from your country and you are here in the United Kingdom, we are not above the law. There's no one that is supreme above the law, not even a judge or even a diplomat. When you break the law, especially in countries like the UK, so if you are a migrant in this country, it's a lesson to all of us to try and obey the laws, the rules of the land. Let's try to follow every law that has been stipulated. No matter your occupation or your profession, when you break the law, justice will definitely prevail. One lesson we can learn is what is normal in our country is not normal in another person's land. It can be a criminal case or it can be criminal abroad. Back in our country, back in Africa, we know we have maids and nannies and drivers and securities, people living in our house and helping us. But in countries like the UK, it's sometimes difficult. You have to know the proper channels to go through in order to bring such people to come and help you to work. So sometimes we might think certain things are normal in your country, so you want to practice them here. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. So you have to really research and ask and investigate and know that whatever you want to do is illegal. You have to ask for information. You have to look for information. You have to research to know what you are able to do. Hiring someone to work without pay may be common in some cultures, but in the UK, that is modern slavery, and it is not acceptable in the UK. Third lesson that we can learn is don't abuse the migration system. People are abusing the system. Faking visa details or using diplomatic loopholes will only lead to disgrace. Yeah, so you don't have to misuse it. If you have the opportunity to be in this country, to be in a foreign country, try to live by your visa status. The regulations, the guidelines that they have given you in your visa, try to live by it. Don't abuse it, don't misuse it. Don't say you have this position, so you are going to ride over others. No, it is not a good practice, and it will only lead to disgrace. Lesson 4 that we can learn is, as we are here in the United Kingdom or in a foreign country, we represent our homeland country. Wherever you go, wherever you walk, you carry the flag of your country high on you and you move along with it. So whatever we do, you have to maintain integrity. We represent our country. So let's make our country proud. Let's honor it. Let's honor our country, and we should not tarnish the image of our country. The fifth lesson that we can learn from this is to speak up. We know the lady that was being forced into modern slavery, whose documentation, passport was seized from her, and she was being subjected to work long hours and not being paid for. You know, she was very bold and able to stand up to speak up for him or herself. Yeah. So this is a lesson for us. Even when it is scary, the wisdom courage changed her life. Yeah. Now she's been offered a place and she's now being protected. She has her freedom now and she can do whatever that she wants to do. Yeah. So if you are going through challenges because she had the courage to do that, her life was changed. Yeah. Justice has been brought, and it's a reminder to us and other people. Yeah. It reminds others that help is available. The government or whatever country that you are in, if you are going through any challenges, just speak up, move to areas that they offer support, and support will be given to you and you'll be helped as well. This is more than the fall of a powerful woman. It is a wake-up call. A powerful woman who have served in the UN, a woman who was a judge in her country, working in the high court of her country. It's a wake-up call for all of us that we should be careful with our ways and our steps. Whatever we do in the country that we are in, we should try and make sure we are being law-abiding citizens. We are staying within the limit of our visa. Whatever our visa tells us to do, we try to work or stay in it. And also, it's a reminder that the truth still matters and justice can be done. Yeah. So if you are going through any challenge, if you are being abused, if you are being harassed, if you are being bullied, don't feel intimidated that you don't want to speak up. Speak up, bring the issue up, and help will be provided for you. Kindly subscribe to this channel if this information really helps you and you've reflected and learned something from this woman's case. And also leave a comment in the section. Tell me what you think about this woman's case. If it is your situation, what will you have done differently? You can leave in the comment section what you think about this woman's case. It's a sad news though. It's a sad news here. It's a sad news that we are hearing this thing happening to a prominent woman, a great woman, who has fallen. Yeah, a great woman. Yeah. So now she was here as a student studying her PhD in law, and now this has happened. So she's being prosecuted, and on the 2nd of May she'll be prosecuted and she'll be jailed for that. Yeah. So it is a sad news here. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this whole story. All right, thank you for watching to this end, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye.